Welcome back. We are now going to continue our story of Kon and Pon. This is part 2. The long, fearful night dawned on a new day. So sunny and peaceful was it that it was hard to believe that there had been a storm the night before. Pon, the little raccoon, climbed up a taller cedar tree and looked over the damage. Oh no! How terrible! So many trees had been blown down by the storm that Pon could see all the way across to the cliff at the edge of Cedar Mountain. What's that? One of the cedar trees at the edge of the cliff had fallen over and landed on Camellia Mountain. Pon slid down on the tall cedar tree and ran toward the cliff. He ran straight across the fallen tree, and there, on the other side, coming toward him, was Kon. My name is Pon, and my name is Kon. You're a good singer. So are you. Will you be my friend? Yes, I will. And will you be mine? Of course. Can you turn yourself into different things? Why, yes. I can turn into a sweet bun, or a paper lantern, or a raccoon. Anything I like, because I've been practicing really hard. I can turn into anything too. A rock, a fish, a fox. I've been practicing really hard too. Say, I have an idea. Let's turn into something right now. See if you can turn into a raccoon, and I'll turn into a fox, just like you. Sure, that sounds like fun. Yay! Yay! Hey, you look exactly like me. And you look exactly like me. Amazing. Kon stared at Pon, who was disguised as Kon, and Pon stared at Kon, who was disguised as Pon. They were both very impressed with each other. Just then they heard someone call, Kon! Kon! Oh no, it's my mother. If she finds out I've been playing at disguising myself, she'll get really mad. Look, there's no time to turn back into ourselves now. I'll stay disguised as you and go over to your mother. And you stay disguised as me and go to my house. Just follow my tracks. And be careful not to slip when you cross over on the cedar tree. Saying this, Pon ran off to Kon's mother. Is this where you've been, Kon? I've been looking everywhere for you. Something terrible happened. Your father broke his leg. He was trying to repair our roof, which was damaged in the storm, and slipped and fell. I'm going to get the doctor, so you go home right away and stay with him until I get back. I don't know how to. I know what. Let me get the doctor. You'll get the doctor, but you have to cross over 2 mountains to get there. You're too little to do that. Pon, who was disguised as Kon, started running in place and said, No, I can do it. Just tell me how to get there. Well, you turn left after you pass the lone pine tree, and then turn right just beyond the big boulder. Are you sure you can do it? Be careful now. I will. Pon, who was disguised as Kon, began to run. He was fast. He ran and ran. He ran, still disguised as a fox. He ran like the wind, first cutting through the woods and then leaping over the boulders. Run and get the doctor. Run so Kon's father's leg won't hurt anymore. Run, run, run. Pon couldn't think of anything else as he ran. He slipped and fell on the wet mountain road, but picked himself up and kept on running. Run, run, run. Here we see Kon. disguised as Pon. Pon's mother asked her to take care of the babies, but she doesn't know what to do. She tried to give them their milk and carry them, but all they do is cry. Oh dear, what shall I do? Kon, who was disguised as Pon, wanted to cry herself, but she held back her tears and began to sing instead. When you're sad and want to cry, say ka-ki-ku-ka-ko. Say it loud, why don't you try? Ka-ki-ku-ka-ko. Look at you, I see you smiling. Look at you, your tears are drying. Ka-ki-ku-ka-ko. Well, well, well. The babies stopped crying and drifted off to sleep. After they were all resting peacefully, Kon suddenly felt exhausted and fell asleep too. Soon after that, Pon's mother came home and screamed out, "Eek! That's a fox's tail! This must be the little you-know-who that Pon was talking about, who lives on the other side of the river. They must have been playing at disguising themselves and changed places with each other. This little one got so tired, her disguise must have worn off." "Do you think this means our Pon is at the fox's house? Oh dear, what shall we do?" "Don't worry. This little one's parents wouldn't do anything to harm our Pon. You don't think anyone who could sing so beautifully and be so gentle with our babies would come from a bad family, do you? After all, while she watched the babies, we were able to clean up after the storm." "I guess you're right. Look at her. She's sound asleep. It really is exhausting looking after the babies, you know. Let's let her sleep through the night." Meanwhile, at Kon's house, her mother was straightening the quilts when suddenly she shouted out, "A raccoon! There's a raccoon in Kon's bed!" "This must be the little you-know-who that Kon told us about, who lives on the other side of the river. They must have been playing at disguising themselves and changed places with each other. I couldn't believe that Kon could get to the doctor's house on that long mountain road. Now I understand why she was able to do it." "Then where is our Kon?" "She must have disguised herself as a raccoon and gone over to their home. But don't worry. I can't believe that someone who would run over that long mountain road to get the doctor for me could come from a bad family. This little one's parents wouldn't do anything to harm our Kon. Let him sleep, and we'll find out in the morning what happened." "I guess you're right. He must have got so tired his disguise wore off." The next morning, Kon and Pon discovered what had happened during the night. I changed back into myself. And I changed back into myself." They ran to the cliff and dashed back to their own sides of the river. Suddenly, Pon's father appeared and looked at Pon straight into the eye. "How do I know this is really my boy Pon?" Then Kon's mother appeared. "And how do I know this is really my girl Kon?" "Oh, please believe me, I'm really Pon. I'm sorry I was playing by the cliff." "It's really me. I'm the real Kon. Am I going to get a spanking?" Well, what do you think happened? Kon's mother just laughed and then shouted to the others across the river, "Let's build a bridge!" And then Pon's father laughed and shouted back, Yes, let's build a bridge. Let's build a bridge. Let's build a bridge. Let's build a bridge, build a bridge, build a bridge. Echoes rang out from here and from there. Pon shouted out too. Let's build a bridge. And Kon did too. Let's build a bridge. It wasn't long before the work on the bridge began. They cut down some trees. They shaved the wood. They rolled the heavy logs over to the cliff. I'll watch the babies. I'll help cut down the trees. Kon and Pon did all they could to help. The mother raccoon, the father raccoon, the mother fox, and the father fox worked very hard from morning till night, and as they worked, they chanted, "Oh-sha-sa, oh-sha-sa," and after many, many days of hard work, a beautiful bridge was completed. They held a party to celebrate, and everyone brought a lot of good food to eat. This is yummy, delicious. They gobbled the food down and were happy. It's a happy day. We built a bridge together. It's a happy day. Come run across the bridge, and then we can play. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll play every day. After Kon finished her song, Pon sang a song too. The bridge is finished, our work is through. You can come and play with me, and I can go and play with you. All day we'll play, just me and you. Our mothers, our fathers, we're all friends true. Their mothers and fathers and babies all sang together with Kon and Pon, and the waters of the river and the mountainsides echoed their songs. We're all friends true, we're all friends true. And I have a friend too, a really good friend, King Tut. Hi Tutty, you're my best friend, right? And thank you, Robert. You're my friend too. Thank you for filming this story. Bye everyone.